Hi, and welcome to the Success with Savitha podcast. I'm very excited to have you here today because I know I'm looking forward to this conversation. It's going to be very different from the ones I'm used to. And it's a huge honor to have you here. I've been reading your bio. I've been looking at your work. You've had such an illustrious career. So welcome to the show and welcome to our conversation. You have seen so much, so many entrepreneurs, so many stories. Is there a specific story of transformation or impact that you would like to share with us, the audience, of how entrepreneurship created the impact that you've seen, maybe at the grassroots level, maybe at a different level, but during the course of your work?
Yeah, so I think, I was talking about social e-commerce, right? And I think that's an area that is becoming critically important. And also, for us, it's really, really important because it creates a lot of jobs, right? I mean, when you're an e-commerce platform, it requires a lot of people, a lot of large execution teams, etc. So one of the startups that the Wadhwani Foundation has supported, and this startup has certainly had a phenomenal impact and changed many lives. And this one is called Sirohi. The founder is a lady called Gauri Malik. I don't know if you've heard of this company, but she saw the opportunity gap in rural communities where people have immense talent, but they lack the chance and the skill to showcase that talent. And through her startup, she really focuses her efforts on design and craft to create an exclusive range of products that wouldn't just be functional, but would also serve a purpose. She really began making these products in just January of 2019 in Muzaffarnagar, which is in Uttar Pradesh. And their work started with just one woman simply because the rest of them refused. In the rural communities, you see that a lot of women are discouraged from working. And so a lot of these women refused. And so she was this lady was the only one that was working with her. However, once they realized that this was a legitimate source of income, because that is the biggest fear, is this legitimate, right? Am I doing the right thing working? And as soon as these women in the town, they realized it's a legitimate source of income, more and more women joined Gauri. And today they of course have a stronghold of more than 200 women working with them as financially independent equals in their community, which is fabulous. There is another one which is of course again in the social e-commerce platform that we've actually supported. We've given them a grant. Of course today they don't need a grant. They're out to raise millions of dollars now. I wish it was an equity grant that we had taken, but no, it was a grant. This is a company called Frontier Markets. And the person who runs that company is a lady called Sanjay Shah. She returned from New York several years back to start this, this social e-commerce platform. What they do is, again, it's kind of reverse of what Sirohi did. They build strong rural marketplaces that connect rural customers to quality products and services. So here they're actually, instead of taking their products to the urban regions, here what they're doing is they're connecting to the rural customers and bringing quality products, high quality products from the urban areas into the rural marketplace. And so their mission, if you look at their website, and I just looked at it some time back, their mission is to really help 150 million rural consumers join the online market experience with a powerful sales force of 1 million digitally savvy women who they call as Sahayatas. It's a very unique concept. I mean, these women, they were into agriculture. They were earning 10,000-15,000 rupees a year, which is no small amount for somebody in the rural side of things. But today they are earning 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh rupees on commissions and on salaries, being Sahayatas and selling, becoming digitally savvy and selling goods to the rural customers.
Yeah, and they get to create impact as well because, look at the social impact that they're creating.
Absolutely. I mean, I find this extremely inspiring and a very accurate representation of how women entrepreneurs can really contribute to boosting the economy and transforming entire communities simultaneously. I mean, she's spread across the She's in a lot of different rural areas and communities, and which is fantastic.
Wow, nice. I love stories. So those were really good stories. I'm definitely going to look up Frontier Marketing, you said. So I'll definitely look them up.
It's called Frontier Market. Frontier Market. So just do a website search on them, you'll find them.
And we'll drop those links with the interview. So for listeners who are listening in, go check them out.